Texas Hold'em Poker is a game that has increased in popularity all over the world in the past couple of years. It continues to grow today as many more people are learning to play and love the game. This tutorial will show you how the game is played and teach you the basic rules and regulations so you can start playing immediately. First thing you need to learn is the hand rankings. In poker, the winner of a hand is determined by the person with the most powerful hand combination. Here are the possible combinations ranking from highest to lowest. Royal Flush. A Royal Flush is the most powerful hand in poker. It is a 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace of the same suit. In this case we have diamonds. Straight Flush. 5 cards of the same suit in numerical order. In this case we have a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of spades. Four of a kind. 4 of a kind is 4 cards of the same rank. In this case we have 4 twos. Full house. A full house is when you have 3 of a kind and a pair. So in this case we have 9s over 8s. Flush. A flush is when you have 5 cards of the same suit. In this case, it is an ace-high club flush. Straight. A straight is when your 5 cards are in sequence. In this case, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Three of a kind. 3 of a kind is when you have 3 cards of the same rank. In this case we have 3 kings. Two pair. Two pair is just how it sounds. This is when you have 2 pairs. In this case we have a pair of aces and a pair of queens. Pair. A pair is when you have 2 cards of the same rank. In this case we have a pair of 3s. High card. High card is the highest card out of 5 cards. This is when you haven't made a pair, straight or flush. So you use the highest card. In this case we have Jack High. To start a game we first need to find the dealer. Any player can pick up the deck of cards. The player then needs to shuffle the deck. Once the deck is shuffled, the player will deal 1 card face up to every player, starting with the player to his or her left, and then deal around the table in a clockwise position. The player with the first ace or the highest card is the dealer. If 2 players share the same highest card, the dealer will deal those 2 players 1 more card each. The highest card will be the dealer. Now we are ready to start the game. The dealer now needs to shuffle the deck. To shuffle the deck, the dealer must wash the cards. Once the cards are washed, the dealer then shuffles the deck again. At all in Poker Tour, the cards must be cut to the right of the dealer. The first player to the left of the dealer places a small blind bet. The second player to the left of the dealer places a big blind bet. The dealer deals 2 face-down pocket cards to each player in a clockwise fashion, starting with one at a time, starting with the player to the left of the dealer. The player to the left of the big blind initiates the first betting round, then it proceeds in a clockwise fashion around the table, each player acting in turn. In the first betting round, each player is required to at least call the big blind to stay in the game. The dealer then burns a card and turns up 3 cards and places the cards in the centre of the table. These are community board cards and shared by all players at the table. This is also known as the flop. The first player to the left of the dealer initiates a second betting round, then it proceeds in a clockwise fashion around the table, each player acting in turn. The dealer then burns a card and places the 4th community board card in the centre of the table. This is known as the turn. The first player to the left of the dealer initiates the 3rd betting round, then it proceeds in a clockwise fashion around the table, each player acting in turn. The dealer then burns a card and places the 5th community board card in the centre of the table. This is also known as the river. The first player to the left of the dealer initiates the 4th and final betting round, then it proceeds in a clockwise fashion around the table, each player acting in turn. Once the 4th and final betting round is completed, there is a showdown only if there is more than one player remaining active. In the showdown, each active player combines any combination of their 2 pocket cards and the 5 community board cards to create the highest ranking 5-carded poker hand possible. And finally, the active player who creates the highest ranking poker hand wins the pot. Now the dealer button and blinds move to the left in a clockwise position for the next game. Good luck, and if you have any questions while playing, please speak to a tournament director.